Can't.
Huh?
No, you can't.
Dog with them on.
A bounty hunter. Look at the gift shop. Oh, chickens. Yes. Hello. Good.
Did you play golf already?
Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
That was fun.
Have you
Yeah.
played it before?
Yeah. No, not there. No.
Oh, okay. Did you leave the glasses on most of the time?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, yeah. That's really an experience. It's like the course floating. It's kind of.
There's a gift shop. Oh, the Grinch. Oh, he's here too. From the movie.
Then you guys should probably come on up here. You'll be the first ones in the next group. It's always embarrassing when I get caught.
Old Victorian houses, they would literally take the nails apart and restack the wood and sell it as grate plank. And in those old Victorian houses, there were these beautiful wall curtains. And my grandfather would peel back pieces of it, take it home and put it under the bed, and keep it for Christmas time. On Christmas Eve, when all the kids would go to bed, my grandfather would pull out those papers from under the bed. He'd sit down at the table with some glue and scissors, and he'd create a little village that eventually lined the whole table. And my dad, being the oldest, would peek through the door and watch it. It was a simple gift, but that inspired my dad. My dad was like the original Clark Griswold. Everything at our house had to be bigger and crazier every single year. Some of the Tim Allen Santa Claus 2 and 3, those naughty toy soldiers that tried to take over Santa,
God.
Santa Claus 2. You have 400 props and costumes from the Grinch, including the Grinch's sleigh, and then you'll take a ride down our slide just like Robbie. How does that sound, everybody? Alrighty, guys, you can follow me out this side door over here.
What the hell is that? Oh shit. Oh, we got Cole. Oh, he's cool. Where do we go?
I don't know.
That's the exit, I think.
Alright, guys, and your eyes do not deceive you. That is Cousin Eddie's RV for the Christmas vacation. It's actually not as bad as it looks. All that rust, dirt, and grit that you guys see on the RV is actually all painted on there. It's all Hollywood magic to make it look worse than it actually is. So if you're able to find a way to take off all that paint without damaging the original paint underneath it, it would probably look like a brand new RV in those spots. Now it still does run. We actually drove it here from California, and we used that trip to pick up another prop that you guys will get to see at the end of the tour, that being the Naughty and Nice globe from Santa Claus 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
So that means there was a very small time window where if you were driving anywhere between California and Medina, Ohio, you had the slimmest chance of seeing Cousin Eddie's RV hauling the Naughty and Nice globe just driving down the highway. So it's pretty funny to think about. We also have these Nutcracker statues behind you. These are actually from the Cleveland Ballet. Mark sculpted these for when they were having a production of the Nutcracker, and they had it for a couple of years, and then we were able to bring them back here. So it's pretty nice to have them here, considering the fact that Mark was the one who sculpted them. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about out here, before we go on in, has anyone been here before? No, all first timers? Awesome. Well, welcome to Castle Noel. If you guys were to come here maybe 2+ years ago, this would have all been like broken asphalt. There was cracks everywhere, missing asphalt, chunks out. It was pretty rough. So we're super happy with this. This is all renovated within the past 2 years. This is going to be turning into a nice little social area called Bad Relatives in the honor of you-know-who. We have tables and chairs over there already. We're eventually going to have tables and chairs over here with a giant waterfall. And then this is going to be a nice area you can rent out to have parties, family reunions, or maybe you just want to get a bunch of friends together and get drunk in front of the RV. We don't judge, whatever you want to do. So yeah, we're aiming for around the month of June. But we all, we still have some construction going on, and we all know how construction goes. So they're telling me the month of June, but we'll see. So with that, you guys can follow me up the ramp, and we'll head on into the building.
Look at the clock. This is where my letter would go.
Alright, you guys can keep filling on in the room.
Oh man.
Alright, keep on filling around. Don't worry, the room's just get smaller from here. Alright guys, so welcome to Santa's mailroom here. I know two people did have letters to Santa, so you guys can come down here. You had a letter? You have a picture for Santa? Yep. You can put them right here on this conveyor belt. Room. You can see tons of letters here. They usually come around every 2 months to collect them all and take them back up to the North Pole. I know Mrs. Claus was just in here a couple days ago going through them while Santa was up on top of the mountain pushing people down the slide. But obviously they're back up at the North Pole now, so they got a busy year ahead of them getting ready. But what we're going to refer to now is that ticking sound, No You're Not Going Crazy. That's actually just our 2015 Lord & Taylor cuckoo clock up there that you guys see. We have tons of Lord & Taylor windows throughout the building. We have 2 sweet shop windows, and then we have the Enchanted Forest collection that this cuckoo clock is a part of. The rest of the Enchanted Forest is actually just engulfed the mountain that the slide is on, so you'll get to see those at the end before you go down the slide. But we're all looking at the cuckoo clock now, so what's the best thing a cuckoo clock can do but put on a show?
Put this in your grandma's house.
Alright, come on down. I'll take you to the next part of your tour. Alright, welcome. This here is our Hall of Memories. On our walls we have many celebrities, TV shows, and movies that you all might recognize. We have everyone from President Kennedy, Shirley Temple, Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, Dolly Parton, Jamie Lee Curtis, and we also have everyone from Yoda Claus, Buzz Lightyear, and Mickey Mouse, and you're mostly going to find them on the bottom row over here. We have some hit TV shows like The Andy Griffith Show, Happy Days, Lone Ranger, and even 90210. And at Castle Noel, we're all about taking back in time to when you were a kid. So if you look at the TV screen right above me here, the one back there, I'm going to play just a little video for you all.
Hello and welcome to Castle Noel. We're so excited to have you here. This is our Hall of Fame. These are some of the wonderful people that helped Santa Claus create all that great...
Alright, this time you all can start following me. So come anywhere in the room. Anywhere in the room is fine. Over here we have a jeweled wall that Dana and her friends made. Took them pretty much over a year to complete it because they glued each stone on one at a time. And over here, this is our Blizzard Vortex. You can just turn to the TV and we'll play a little video.
Well, here we are at the Blizzard Vortex. The Ice Princess has created the Blizzard Vortex so we can all go back to our childhood and enjoy Castle Noel the way it was intended, like a bunch of kids.
Wow.
I don't know if this is better than that. Well, maybe I'll go back in later and spend some time at the beach. Well, up next, we're going to look at some beautiful 2009 Bloomingdale's Christmas windows, as well as our I Had That Toyland experience. Come on, let's go.
Alright, if you have vertigo or don't want to go through, you can just stay behind and I'll shut it off. At this time, everyone can start making their way in.
Yep. I feel like I'm back at the hydro,
Yeah.
but not as bad.
Aubrey, did you keep me waiting? Oh, there. Stop. Aubrey, did you keep me waiting? Oh, stop.
Look, we got ET.
Come on in. Sit here. Plenty of room.
That's pretty too.
Up in restoration for you. This one is dedicated to an area in Brooklyn, New York called Dikers Heights. It's a 10 blocks in Brooklyn, and every year, everybody in there decorates their house, just like this. Yes, all out. All the lights, all the front yard. It is truly amazing. They've been doing this for years, so much that they actually have tours now going through there. Saks Fifth Avenue was so impressed with them in 2020, they want to let people know about how it is to stay together, and what better way than showing this community spirit. Now behind me is our brand new I Had That Toyland experience. If you've been here before, you have not seen this. It is 10 months in the making just for you. We had a small little toy explosion in there. Oops. If you had the toy, it's probably in there. If you wanted the toy, it's probably in there. If you never knew it existed, it's definitely in there. We have a Hot Wheel track that goes all the way around you with 5 tracks on it and 1,000 Hot Wheels. It is really awesome. At the other end, waiting for you, is Kyra, and she'll show you where to go from there. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Then in 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh my God.
Go on in and enjoy.
Stop. Here. Let other people go? Yeah, so we can go with mom and dad.
Holy shit.
Their mom and dad are here.
New Hot Wheels. There's more. Collect them by themselves or get them in action sets with special track and accessories. So you can race them.
Oh, there's on the ceiling too.
Or stun them.
Oh my God.
Choose from the strip action set.
Small soldiers.
The Pride Race action set. The Stunt action set.
Courage Bell Kids. Oh my goodness.
Old Star Wars. Oh, there's I got that guy.
Yeah?
Oh, the Rainicorn. Alf. Skylander. My Pet Monster dude. I got him.
Monster Cuddles.
That dragon right there. I just sold that Lego dragon. My God. God, you could be in here forever.
I know, this is your room right here. This is your dream room.
I want the Scarecrow.
Let her be excited.
Care Bears. God, I feel old even though I'm not old. Oh. Baxter Stockman. That's pretty. Oh, there they are. He-Man. There's so much money in this room. There's that robot we saw. There's that robot from the golf. Oh, Toxie! And they have the airplane too? What? I don't know. I wanted the airplane. The boat. Yeah. That was the one I sold too. Oh, there's Muppet Babies. Wow, I love the Toxie stuff. That's sweet. God, I could be. I'm gonna look all day. That was sweet. There's a clown on top.
Oh yeah, I see.
What is that, Ernie or Bernie?
Probably a lot of clowns in there.
I'm sure the original Bozo's in there too. No, the other Bozo, like the main one. No, the actual Bozo.
Alrighty, I'm gonna have you guys
He has
move on
toys.
into our next room. We have plenty of space. Please feel free to look around.
I want that TV. Having Joseph come out of that one.
Alright, so you guys are coming into Elf Buddy's musical Christmas. This is a completely stop-motion animated film based off the original Elf with Will Ferrell. If you don't know what stop-motion animation is, basically you have a scene, you take a picture, you move it here, you take a picture, move it here, and you do that over and over until you have fluid animation. After an 8-hour workday, normally 5 to 8 seconds of animation would be complete, and every minute has over 5,000 pictures in it. This movie came out in 2012 and it was filmed in Los Angeles with that exact set right there. We actually had one of the producers come out and help us set it up because everything on those buildings, including the windows and balconies, can come off and then everything can be moved around and put on differently to create an entirely different set for the movie, so they weren't creating multiple sets that only had minor differences. I'm going to be taking you to 1985 with Santa Claus, the movie, right through this hallway over here.
You guys can come on into this next room for me. Come all the way down here so everybody can fit in the room. So in this room we have costumes and props from the 1985 Santa Claus the movie. This is not Tim Allen. This came out way before the Tim Allen movies did. As you were coming in, you might have noticed the pink and green sparkly outfit in the first case. That was worn by Dudley Moore, who played Patch the Elf in the film. Right across there in our second case, we have our life-size animatronic reindeer of Donner, which they used for the close-ups of the deer in the movie. Going to another Christmas movie in our third case, we have the brown leather jacket worn by Vince Vaughn, who played Fred Claus in the Fred Claus movie. We also have some elf costumes at the bottom as well. Going back to Santa Claus movie, in our last case across from the third one, we have an original animatronic reindeer sleigh that they used in the film, specifically for the scenes where it's flying. I'm going to be playing a video on the TVs for you guys that's going to explain how this was made.
Meanwhile, the scene with the real deer on the New York roof has added.
Yes, they did try to use real deer. Didn't go very well.
By another of the Oscar winners on the Santa Claus team.
This movie did come out before computer graphics were really developed, so that's why they use animatronics.
We sent a crew to America, and they were doing all the aerial photography. I also sent a stills man who has shot all these transparencies for me, an American, and he shot all the rooftops that he could find.
Meddings takes an intense personal pride in his exacting work. He's a total perfectionist down to the last flake of snow.
A long time ago, we made a radio-controlled man. He didn't fly.
I'm going to bring you guys into this next room.
He knows how to grab it.
Please fill in all the space, but do not go down the chimney yet. And I also recommend if you have any loose bags or articles like that, hold them above you just in case so it's easier to get through. Alright, you guys can go ahead.
Wow, look at that. Muppet! They got Muppet Christmas Carol here?
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying your visit so far today. Over here we have Deck the Hall starring Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. If you're unfamiliar with this movie, Danny DeVito's character Buddy, he wants to go all out and put so many lights on his house that
Mark Claus received this piece, he was told to be fully functioning and working great, but as you can probably imagine, that was not the case. He opened the box and it was in pieces, and it took him and his family over 3 years him and his team over 3 years to rebuild it so that we could have it working for you all today and getting all the lights and music synced up and such. But now that it is working, I do have a little bit of a light show here for you.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming. I'm really happy that you came. I hope you enjoyed these lights. I did them all for you.
Welcome to merry old England! Now, we have some of the most wonderful velvet dress. In fact, that fabric's called silk velvet. And when they made this movie, they researched and found vintage fabrics so that they could really create something that fit the period. Silk velvet was made for a long time, but production was stopped at the beginning of World War II. So we know that the fabric to create this beautiful silk velvet dress is over 75 years old.
Does anyone know why production of silk velvet stopped? Probably with moths, maybe? No, it wasn't that. Actually, they needed the material to make parachutes during World War II, and then after that, they just never started production of silk velvet anymore. But if you want to come this way, we'll go into this room over here and meet our next tour guide to see our brand new display here at Castle Noel. She'll be in shortly. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your visit today. Have a happy New Year.
Oh, look at the tree. Oh, I want the tree to take home. Yeah. It goes into that one. You want to come that way?
I'm not quite sure where she's at, so I'll just go ahead and get started for you guys in here. So here we have two of the original Main Street USA window displays from Walt Disney World when the parks originally opened over 50 years ago. There's only 11 of these displays that exist that have left Disney property. Disney no longer allows any of their displays to leave the parks whatsoever, so we're very fortunate enough to have these here. Of those 11, 2 of them, of course, are here, Snow White and 101 Dalmatians. 2 of them went to a few Disney executives for their bonuses that year that these were all passed out. And then Michael Jackson actually has the other 7 still in his house today. Somehow he got a hold of them a while back, and a lot of them were Peter Pan themed.
Hello.
Okay, now you're at the North Pole. This is all of elves. And one of the elves came by and visited the castle, and he says, this room needs jazzed up. So he learned to do this at the North Pole, so he cut up these stones and put them up. Okay, this is Will Ferrell's elf. And this purple costume that he wore, you will not see it in the movie. It was called an outtake. was told that his dad was, Walter Hobbs was on the naughty list, and see there now, there it is in that movie. He got real rough at this hockey game, and Santa Claus and Walt Disney says this is not proper behavior for an elf. So they took it out of the movie, so you will not see that on the silver screen. Okay. Jolie was elf, got married, and this is her blue dress. And there is their little baby Susie, her dress in the window there with her cradle. Costume was worn by Mr. Earl Keyes. Mr. Jingling, downtown Cleveland, 7th floor, Halley Brothers department store, next to Higbee's and Mayco's. In reality, Mr. Keyes was a Cleveland policeman, and he and all his elves were Cleveland policemen. And they dedicated December to the children that came into Halley Brothers to bring Christmas cheer. And they guarded the Christmas village. And behind that Christmas village, they took you to see Santa Claus. When you saw Mr. Jingling, he gave you one of those green keys. And you were to take that home and put it underneath your pillow and make your own Christmas wish. I like your outfit. Your hair. Thank you. Nice.
This is a big tour. Why we didn't do the 9:30 one? Oh goodness. Easy.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome to New York. How was your flight? Pretty good? No turbulence? Alrighty. We are on Saks Fifth Avenue in New York City with a series of 1996 window displays telling the story of the Nutcracker. Our very first window down at the end there is just a little bit of a teaser window. It's got most of our main characters. We see Clara getting ready to go off to sleep. The Nutcracker is there, and so is Mother Ginger. There are lots of people dancing around her, and this is of course because the Nutcracker is originally a ballet. Our second window over here, Clara and her brother are being offered many different gifts for Christmas. We see a castle, a cannon, a rocking horse. Did anybody ask for a cannon for Christmas? I always have to check. I just want somebody to have one of these heads. All of these things are being offered, but Clara is shaking her head no. This is because what she truly wants is a Nutcracker doll on the top shelf. So Christmas morning rolls around, and you'll be very excited to know that Clara has received the Nutcracker doll. She also got this beautiful gown in the back. Her brother got the rocking horse and the castle. But if we take a close look at our rocking horse, we will notice a little mouse sticking his head up out of the floorboards. He's a small problem now and a big problem later, but we're focusing on the present and the presents. Everybody got all of the gifts that they could have wished for Christmas, and with that, Clara falls asleep peacefully under the tree. She falls asleep and starts to have a dream of the battle of the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. They are out here with swords, castles, cannons, horses, the whole 9 yards. I'm on the edge of my seat. I have no idea who's going to win. If we had to take a guess, who do we think is going to win this battle?
The rat.
The Nutcracker. You guys are so smart. It's the Nutcracker. Down at the end is our victory scene. We see Clara has ended up marrying the Nutcracker. Of course, we know this is all still a dream, as she is still in her nightgown, and she also is 14. Mother Ginger is here as well, with 2 lovely ladies dancing at her feet. She is blowing Clara a kiss goodbye as she exits the world of dreams. These displays went up in 1996 and altogether cost around $1.2 million. They typically week of Thanksgiving, and they stay up until January 2nd. Once January 2nd rolls around, most displays like this are taken down and immediately destroyed. This is a weird copyright thing, so nobody else can make money off of the artist's work. I think it's a little ridiculous, but here we are. We were very lucky with these ones, though. Mark and Dana won these in a storage unit auction. They didn't even know what was in a storage unit, but they got all of these, which is pretty fantastic. When they got them, they had quite a bit of water damage. They were also missing some pieces parts. I know this nutcracker was missing his arms. You could say he was disarmed. But we are all back together in one piece. Mark had the help of an artist from France, and he came and helped restore all of these to this beautiful condition that we see here. And when you guys are ready, I'm going to be sending you off into restoration with your next tour guide. I hope you enjoy the rest of your tour.
Wow, this is a big tour. This is nice. I like this. That one? I like his outfit. Oh, there's 14-year-old. She knows what she wants in a man. Look at this big dude in the middle. Look at the dog.
Alright, so I do want everyone to be able to fit in here, so if there's still people stuck in that little hallway, don't worry, we can all fit in here. Alright, so I'm just going to point out a few things in this room. If you look up in the top here, you're going to see this lady in the feathery pink dress. That is Josephine Baker from the Moulin Rouge. She's seen there with her pet cheetah, because when she was touring the world for her shows, she did actually bring along her live pet cheetah, which is really cool. I wish I could be that cool. Once you reach the middle here, you're going to see some tin toys. These toys were in the movie A Christmas Story. They were actually in that opening scene when Ralphie is looking into the Higgy store window. And if you look in the backdrop of this display, you're going to see over 1,000 photos from window displays that were saved, some of which we do have, actually. But everything that we don't have was unfortunately destroyed. As you pass through over here, right where I'm standing on your left, you're going to see the inside of that giant cuckoo clock that you passed underneath at the very
Ooh, take a picture of that one. It's a spider. Look at her headpiece. I like that spider.
Alright, so now we're going to go into the restoration area. It is basically just like a giant storage area for some of the movie props and bits and pieces of window displays that we've acquired over the years. I do have to ask one thing, that is that you do not touch anything in here. I am looking at all you adults in the room. Because also, I don't really want to get in trouble. Nothing in here is behind glass, and everything's like really, really fragile. You guys know that. But you guys can feel free to take as many pictures as you want. You guys can follow me this way.
Don't touch it. Oh, there's the clock. The cuckoo clock thing. Here's the owl. Wow. Oh, Mickey Mouse. What are you doing here, Mickey? What's Mickey doing over there?
Alright, so if you guys look all the way in the back corner of the room, you're going to see some red and green Mary blocks that are stacked back there. Those are from the live-action Grinch movie with Jim Carrey. And if you look right where I'm standing up in the top here, you're going to see a cute little Christmas Elton John display, which I think is really cute.
There's a lot of money in this room right here. Oh, it's Lizzie. What you doing there, Lizzie? Oh! It's Donald Duck. Take a picture of Donald.
a sister window, which is actually really similar to this one. You're going to see that later.
Duck boy.
And
I
the
like
music
that
you
one.
guys are listening to actually came with this particular window, which I think is really cool. As you guys are leaving the restoration area, on the floor right here, you're going to see the top half to one of the toy soldiers from the movie Santa Claus 2. I'm sure his bottom half is probably somewhere in here. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And then if you look behind him, you're going to see a few extras costumes from that Grinch movie.
I got it in video. We're all good. Ooh. Oh, we saw this. Man, this place is big. The mouse.
And now, join your host for a journey through the rest of Saks Fifth Avenue's land of 1,000 delights.
Alright, you guys, I'll let you make your way down the hall and view these windows like you would in New York. And then your next tour guide will meet you at the end.
Ooh, all the little rats. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like her. Oh. You want those?
Alright guys, we can start heading into the next room, and then once all of us get into there, I will explain the room.
Oh goodness, there's a lot to see here. Ooh, I like the dragon. See the Chinese dragon? Ooh. Yep, all the way. There you go. Look at that. What?
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Across the fields we go, we're laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring are making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Everybody now, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Across the fields we go, we're laughing all the way.
Ooh, there's stairs. We got Colt. Wow, look at that.
Hey guys! That goes to the church bell.
Oh, no way. That'd be sweet to see that. Well, there it is. Take a picture of it. Go ahead. That is sweet. They have that here.
Luna's bedroom set from the movie The Grinch.
Wow.
This bedroom set originally belonged to a woman in Colorado who had planned to use it in her hair and nail salon. Over here. Ooh, I have yawns today. I'm not even tired. I took a nap, I promise. Whew. Over here we have our Bloomingdale's windows from the year 2009 from the Gummy Bear Glitter Bear collection. We have a saying here at the castle, if you find a shoe that you like and a shoe that fits, you should buy a pair in every color, and here they are. You guys all ready for the grand hall? Alright. I need everybody to take steps towards this wall for me. I'm going to need a countdown.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, 0. You guys can head on through these doors.
Wait, Liam, wait. Go with your family. Liam, gotta go with your family.
Oh.
I'm too excited.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Huh? He's in Turbo Man. He's right there. Wow, that is a big tree. How much you? I might need me a picture with the Grinch. Oh, sock monkey. Oh, the thing he came out of. Grinchmobile. Wow, look at that thing. Oh, look, Liv, the ring. The latest in spring Who fashion. Oh, the... What? A big sled. You going down the slide? Can you take a picture of me going down the slide?
You're going down the slide. Come on, are you scared? Come on. Oh, come on. It's like the best part of the trip.
Huh? Oh. Hey, get ready. Hello.
Would you like to have your hair picture done in the Santa chair?
Yeah.
All right, I will take that. Are you by yourself or anybody else in your room?
Oh, just me.
All right, sounds good. All right,
Yep.
So there was.
You can take a picture in front of the tree. Yeah. Is that a bear? Look at the geese. You see the geese in the sleigh?
Yeah, I do.
I can see my photo though.
Well, it already passed, honey.
No, they'll pull up. But
$11.95 for a picture.
no photos beyond this point, miss. Well, I know. No, I mean at the screen. There's one here.
Is there?
Yeah, I think in the gift shop section. I like this thing. This is cool. You liked it?
Yeah.
It's different.
Probably on the bottom of my eyelash.
It's a fast slide. Like fast.
Right here you are. And that's Mr. Dad. How's it going?
Good, Irene.
Fine.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Yeah, this one right here. And then here is the next one. Enjoying 20 movies operating today for $11.95 per paper by myself. Otherwise, outside the store, to the left, there's straight shots of the gift shop where your tour.
Alright, thank you.
Take care, guys.
You too, thank you.
Hey, now I have it on a picture of it on my glasses. Oh, it got cold. Oh, back out here. This is where the waterfall thing's gonna be at. That's gonna be big. That's a nice place for it, though. Sanitizer. Oh, there's the 84-year-old. Oh, boom, right here.
No. I think it's very
Waiting for
clearly
you.
marked in use. That was me not reading. It said, like, says it's a sorry.
That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you one day.
I don't know.
Okay, let's calm down with that. 80 years young. So we come back here when I'm 90. Go down the slide when I'm 92. Oh, let's go down the slide, Liv. I wonder how long it took some of these people to get out of the slide when they... 82. Man, I like that toy room. Damn, how are Timmer skating? Oh, Tom. Just Tom. Jerry Turner. Well, they signed it too. Robert, 92. He's having the ball. Uncle Dick. Uncle Dick is... Uncle Dick is... Look at them thighs. It's funny. Van Hoos. Go. Time after time. See how the night looks on this.